Hey everyone, Trainman476 here, and today, welcome to the question and answer video. Oh my gosh, you guys have practically... I was not expecting you guys to ask this many questions, so you guys asked a total of 22 questions, which is quite a decent amount of questions. There was a lot of good questions in this comment section, but there's a decent amount of people, and we're gonna get to them accordingly. So without further ado, let's get to your questions and explain some stuff. The first question we have is from Ruby Parson, and this person asks, "How do you make good YTP MVs?" So to be honest, it honestly just takes time and effort, to be honest. Like, legit, if you're just starting out with YTPMVs or YTPs, or should I say YouTube poops or YouTube poop music videos, all I'm saying is just like, you get a source, you put it in your video editor of what you want to edit with, and you just go from there. Just think of ideas, what you want to do. With YTPMVs, you just take time and effort to create them, and just see whatever sources work for you and what methods work for you in whatever editor you have. I suggest Sony Vegas. That's the best editor that I work with. But yeah, to be honest, I would just say, you take your, just choose a source, take your time. If it doesn't sound good, that just means there's more room to improve. So, yeah, I honestly think, if, how do I make good YGP and Vs? I just do it like everyone else. Just keep doing it, and you'll eventually get better over time. So, I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, yeah, there's tons of tutorials on YouTube, but that's honestly just my personal, um, take on it. So, yeah, but that's what you do. That's how I make good YGPMVs. Thank you for the question. This couple of questions are from XBell123 Roadripper, or XBell Man. You know it, my dude. Anyways, he said, how exactly did you find Chadtronic? And I think this bottom question here was I'm gonna tie this Robtronic skin question into this XBell question. So this is gonna be just the Chadtronic portion. How exactly did you find Chadtronic, and what is your favorite Chadtronic video? So, how I managed to find Chadtronic is all the way back in 2017. Oh gosh. So, this is when I was getting, I don't know, I think the first Chadtronic video that I think I watched either was the Trying Bop It video or the Elmo book video. I don't remember because it was quite a long time ago, and so I don't have the best memory record of keeping track of the first videos that I watch of YouTubers. But how I got into Chadtronic was, I think I just watched one of his videos, and I just saw how similar he was to me, because he's always very hyperactive in his videos, and to be honest, I am too, like, legit. And as he, I guess, got older, out of his late 20s into his early 30s, he kind of became this chill guy that just, like, he's friendly to be around, and it's just, like, the fact that he collects Nintendo stuff, like, legit, I have Nintendo stuff up here, and I have Nintendo stuff down here. So, like, legit, when he just got into, like, when he's, like, kind of similar to me in a way, but I guess the real reason I got into him was he kind of reminded me of myself, and so I began to watch him. And yes, because of the fact that I've watched him for so many years, let's go through my Chadtronic merchandise. I know a lot of you people probably don't want me to, but this is my video, so I have the ability. So for those who are interested, oh my gosh, I had to dig some of these out in like this randomest of places. But we're going to take a quick overview of my Chadtronic merch collection. Oh my gosh. Oh, so we're going to first start out with this very, very beat up shirt. Oh my gosh, the amount of fade marks on this shirt. I got this very shirt back in Christmas of 2018. Yeah, that's right. Christmas, December of 2018, when these girls took over my life. But anyways, yeah, I got this in Christmas of 2018, and I don't really wear this one anymore because of the fact that it's faded to death. But yeah, as you can see, it's gotten a lot of use out of it, and maybe at some point I'll wear it, but I don't know. I'm probably not going to, but who knows. But anyways, the next obvious shirt that I have here is the all-over style Chadtronic logo shirt. And I wore this in a certain Halloween special, but I'm not going to say because you're going to have to search that up yourself because it's in my reaction video playlist, but we aren't going to go on that right now. But yeah, as you can see, I got the all-over shirt. Pretty epic. Now, obviously, if it wasn't for Chadtronic, I would not be able to actually start collecting Bop Its. I'm not even kidding. I think I have like 7 of these, or 7 different styles of Bop It. Like, I'm not even joking. In fact, I actually reviewed one of them, which was the Bop It Shout It in a video. But anyways, yeah, I'm starting to collect Bop Its. I got Bratty Bop It, which was shown in the Bop It Toys video, then the Bop It Original, which was shown in Trying Bop It, as well as Bop It Extreme, which was shown in the same video as Bratty Bop It. But anyways, we have got the next, and probably the most rarest thing ever I think I own. I don't even know, because there's so much rare stuff I own. But here is the limited edition Chadtronic U2's figure. You can thank my lovely, beautiful girlfriend for buying this for me. Oh, I love her very much. But yeah, as you can see, it's the limited edition Chadtronic U2's figure. Pretty epic. Right next to it are 2 very different plushes, but very similar in the makeup and style of them. So the first plush is slightly older. It is the first Chadtronic plush. This was also featured in a certain Halloween special. But yeah, you're gonna have to just look it up because why not? Go watch it. But anyways, yeah, the guy was the main attraction. But anyways, with the next one I have not shown is the Cursed Commercials Chadtronic plush, complete still with the original tag, the 275th made. Legit, only 275 made of that thing. So it's like a very limited amount. This plush was also limited too. Basically, all of these were like limited edition items. So I had to snag them. But yeah, anyways, that's those things. And then probably the biggest thing that I attempted to get, but it isn't exact, is the NES pillow. I'm not even kidding. I freaking wanted an NES pillow, and I got one. But it's not exactly the same as Chad's. See, mine is actually a pillowcase that I just put stuffing into. The whole back is literally just freaking, no pun intended. It's literally just all white. There's no back to it like Chad's. It's literally just a pillowcase. Now, if you're wondering where I got this pillowcase from Amazon from a listing. I don't know if the listing's up anymore, but yeah, that's where I got it. The pillowcase, I got it from Amazon. So yeah, if you really wanted to know where I got that, yeah, that's where I got it. Also, fun fact. On eBay, I saw the exact Chadtronic pillow on being sold on eBay, but it was an extremely limited listing, and unfortunately, I don't think the listing's up anymore. But that's just a fun fact. If you want to, if I can find the listing for Chad, because he says he needs another one of these things in case his original one breaks. And don't worry, my guy, I got you covered because I could search it for you. But anyways, that's enough with this stuff. Now moving on to the other questions that people have asked me. Xbell's second question is, what is your favorite bump and go item? Well, generally, I don't exactly know. I mean, they're all pretty cool in their own way. I mean, yeah, as you can see, I have a pretty iconic looking amount here. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, this is Gout, obviously the Gout picnic car that Mike Mozart reviewed back in 2008. Wow, we have gotten old. But anyways, yeah, this is Gusto Choo Choo. You obviously know him from Leo Kim Video, clearly. The man's gonna say, I want you, cause my eyeballs. But anyways, yeah, this is Gusto. He's pretty cool. His box is weird though. It's like freaking Gusto Choo Choo. Like, what is that name? I don't get it. But anyways, up here we got the Wensheng Dance Spirit. I'm actually trading this eventually, but yeah, there's got the Wensheng Dance Spirit plays Primetime Sex Crime by Earphones. Yeah, very appropriate name for a freaking toy smart car that freaking runs on batteries. But anyways, this is also the Diverting Toys Mickey car. Plays TikTok by Smile DK, if you didn't know. But anyways, yeah, this thing has a 360 feature. But yeah, pretty cool. This one's also the new recent purchase. It's a Sport Dyno. It's a Cardinals one, my home team, hooray! But anyways, that's not important. What is important is choosing which bump and go is my favorite. Well, personally, I can't choose a favorite because these are all unique in their own unique way. And personally, I can't really choose a favorite because they're all cool and they all have cool sound chips. And the fact that they play Eurodance music or Europop or techno dance music, the fact that all these guys play music except Gusto because he stole Lionel's 100-year anniversary clock sound effect. I'm not even kidding. Look it up. You'll find it. Anyways, moving on with Xbell's third question. How did you get into trains? Well, isn't it obvious? Bruh, isn't it that obvious? Do you see what I have up on a turntable over here? Do you seriously think that it's that obvious? Do you see that? Bruh. I'm not even kidding. I have built an entire layout. But I ain't gonna show the full thing because you're gonna have to wait. Question 4. What is your opinion on Roadripper vehicles, or RR? So personally, my opinion on Roadrippers are I honestly think they're interesting. I have 2 of them currently, but this one's a PT Cruiser. This one plays the Loosen Up, which is by Universal Music Group, I think, which Cody found. Props to him for finding the song for this thing. Now you're probably wondering, what the frick happened to all the buttons? Well, that's because it's currently in repair right now, because I'm working on it. And this one is a childhood Roadripper. This is a Ram 150, I think. I don't know, I don't know, you freaking know your trucks. Anyways. Yeah, this one's actually kind of a childhood thing, because I think I had it for a while, at my grandma's, and it plays YMCA, but I'm gonna, quickly demonstrate some things real quick. Yeah, but anyways, it's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, but anyways, that's this Roadripper. Honestly, I think the Roadrippers are pretty cool. I think I saw 2 other Roadrippers that are at 2 different flea markets. I'm gonna get them, and I'm gonna make videos on them. But right now, both of these Roadrippers are being repaired right now for various reasons. But yeah, these are honestly pretty interesting in my opinion. And honestly, I mean, I would at least maybe just get... I won't get, like, as many as you do, XBell. But to be honest, I'm just gonna get maybe, like, 3 or 4 of these, to be honest. I don't know, they're pretty interesting. So, I mean, I'll get a few, but I won't get a whole collection. So, you know. But yeah, that's my opinion on Roadrippers. The next set of questions are from my dude, Classic AJ the Boy. Anyways, what he asks, 1, what is your all-time favorite jazz player? Generally, I can't exactly choose a favorite because they're all unique. Yeah, I know I say that for everything, but they are really all unique in their own way, to be honest. Like, honestly, like, they just all have their own aesthetic, and the fact that they just play their own songs, even though these 2 use the same sound chip. But anyways, yeah, they're all pretty cool, and I quite enjoy collecting these. These are all very unique in their own way, and I absolutely want to get more of these because these are just so cool. And not only does this extend to jazz players, this also extends to singing fish as well. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I'm starting to collect singing fish, which actually, I have 5 currently. One of them's actually being repaired. It's a cool catfish with a rare hat. But anyways, yeah, it not only does it extend to jazz players, it extends to singing fish too. But yeah, that's my wall currently. But yeah, I'm getting another Billy Bass original, so I'm gonna put that probably here. But anyways, as we were supposed to be on track, what is your all-time favorite jazz player? Well, personally, if I really, really, really was to choose a favorite, I don't know, man. Personally, I would choose the MT Jazzman. The MT stuff, honestly, is just... it's so cool. And the mystery surrounding a certain quote-unquote MT item, which is featured in a video called Burning Toys, if you don't know that, which is a very, very similar guitarist to this guitarist here, but plays a different song and has a kind of different looking bass. But anyways, yeah, personally, my second favorite would probably be the Action Guitarist, actually. Because, honestly, its Jazzman look aesthetic, and the fact that it looks similar to one that was featured in a very well-known video on YouTube, honestly is just cool, and I honestly just enjoy this first generation, which has no label, which is very strange. But yeah, honestly, I cannot choose a favorite. Well, then again, I just chose 2 favorites, but I choose to keep my statement. I choose to not contradict myself. But anyways, yeah, honestly with jazz players, these are freaking cool. And if you guys did not know, I'm actually storing some of these in different boxes because for storage purposes. And you obviously know what that is, clearly. I want to get the jazz player bass version of that eventually, but that's going to have to come till later. Question 2. What was your most aggravating bootleg / animatronic repair moment? Oh boy. Probably the most aggravating, not so much aggravating and hard, but the more difficult repair. I think there's 2 that I'm currently going to be saying. the conversion of the Great Balls of Fire Guitar Man into the guitarist, which that is the original bass from the Guitar Man, but I basically have the mechanism and everything from the Guitar Man, but he has the aesthetics of the guitarist, because if you guys didn't know, my original guitarist actually, both of its leg poles actually broke finally. And sitting in a box is actually the Great Balls of Fire Guitar Man parts, as well as the Chicago original bass and everything's parts. And they're actually all sitting in a box, getting ready to go to AJ's house, because he's going to make a custom out of it. This conversion was quite time consuming, and it was quite hard to do, because you had to get everything right, and I had to, basically take apart everything and reassemble it. Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. It wasn't aggravating, but it was actually quite hard. In fact, speaking of aggravating, this Billy Bass right here is my second original one and my most recent singing fish. Actually, scratch that. Actually, no, yes. This is my most recent singing fish in my collection. This Billy Bass was absolutely hard to get the skin back on, because if you don't know, turns out the mouth motor was split. No, yeah, I think the mouthpieces were broken. They were busted, not busted, but they were just broke. So I ended up just hot gluing them back. Yeah, I know, I should have super glued them or whatnot, but hot glue was the only glue I had at the time, and it's fine now. It works good, but it doesn't work as good as that one. But I don't care. At least it works. But yeah, this was probably the hardest repair. It was the most aggravating actually, because this skin. I'm just gonna say this: the Billy Bass skin. It's made of a very rubbery. It's made of it's made of a rough, a hard latex, and it's like an extremely thick balloon. That's the only way I can describe it. And it's extremely hard to pull the skin over the motor because of all the mechanisms and motors and stuff that are in here. You physically have to take the base out, or the back of the plaque out. You have to unscrew all the 6 or 8 screws, and then you have to access the head motor, unscrew the head motor, basically, and then you have to pull the skin off with the brute amount of force that I don't know, some great muscle men have. I don't know. I'm actually decently strong, but not as strong. But the fact that I was able to get this back on, the skin back on, was a big feat for me. But yeah, anyways, yeah, this was honestly the most aggravating repair. Trying to get the mouth was easy, but getting the skin back on, it was absolutely hell. And that is the only time you will hear me swear, because it was absolute hell, and I literally mean it in the most literal sense, man. So yeah, that is actually my answer for your second question, AJ. Your third question is favorite Venga Boys song. Well, I can say what song is my favorite. Mr. Greeby is next, and he asks a amount of 3 questions. These are all very good questions, and I quite enjoy them. I'm assuming this is where the place to ask, so here you go. Alright, question 1. Have you seen any movies in the past year? Follow-up. If so, what has been your favorite? Well, personally, I think this year I've seen Spider-Man No Way Home and the Sonic movie, as well as I think Ghostbusters Afterlife. I actually think that came out last year, but I could be wrong. I think it did come out last year, but I think in the past maybe year and a half, the movies that I've seen, honestly, I don't know, man. I mean, all three movies, Ghostbusters, Sonic movie, and No Way Home, are all decently good in their own ways. I can't really choose a favorite. Yeah, I know, I'm being very lame, so. But anyways, yeah, that's that one. Would you consider doing movie reviews in future? Personally, I don't know if I would do movie reviews in future. I might want to review, like, every now and then a Thomas episode. Excuse me. Anyways, as I was supposed to be saying, I would review a Thomas episode every now and then, but I don't know. Movie reviews, I don't know. Right now, I'm facing a certain little crisis that is currently plaguing my life. Not the main part of my life, but a decent part. If you know, you know, but if you don't, I will show you later in this video. But anyways, yeah, I don't know, movie reviews sounds pretty interesting, but I'll keep it in mind if I really want to. I was actually thinking about starting game reviews because I got all these things back here, so, you know, I was thinking of, like, doing gaming reviews, but, you know, I'm gonna wait till the time is right. That's right. But anyways, your third question, what would be your advice for someone to get big on YouTube? Sentimental talk time. To be honest, in these days on YouTube, it is definitely hard to get big on YouTube these days, especially with the fact of how YouTube's been a very happy place. Not really, but you get what I mean. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, in my own honesty, just if you love anything and if you have a hobby or something like me, and if you just wanna just have fun and just like find a place to just upload your weird and funny videos like I do, I mean, YouTube's the place, but here's the thing though, TikTok's here. I haven't transitioned to there, and I don't think I will. Unfortunately, I'm not a very big fan of TikTok. A lot of people may think, bruh, you're cringe. How dare you not like TikTok? Well, I have my own reasons why I don't like TikTok. And, yeah, that is, something that I have to probably deal with. But, yeah, to be honest, to get big on YouTube, in my opinion, is just do what you love, man. Like, legit. I mean, it doesn't have to get that simple. It doesn't have to get too in depth. But I mean, if you love something and if you want to make a video of it, just do it. I mean, yeah, you don't have to have like expensive stuff like I do ish. But if you just want to make videos just for fun, I say go ahead and do it. I mean, there's an endless amount of things you can do. Of course, with YouTube's quote-unquote copyright system or guideline system, there's a lot of things that you probably can't do nowadays that people got away with back in the no. Oh my gosh, what era was it? The 2015 era. 14 to 15 era. Yeah. 14 through 16. But you get what I mean. But yeah, pretty interesting. That's honestly my tips. And honestly, you don't have to have expensive stuff. You literally could just pick up a phone and it's just like, hey brah, it's Trainman. Hey dude, I'm a guy who collects stuff. Hooray. But I don't know. You get what I mean. But anyways, yeah, that is my advice for getting on YouTube. Just do what you love, have fun. If you get popular, good for you. I don't know if I'll ever get popular, but you know what? That's fine. If I don't get popular, if I don't get like 10,000 subscribers, that's fine. Because, you know, YouTube's not my main priority in life. Even though it used to be, which it shouldn't because I have a life and I should focus on that life more than YouTube. because we all have lives, and I should focus on them because it's very important and very life-changing, because, you know. But anyways, enough getting sentimental. It's time to move on to the other questions, and this video is probably going to be too long for the internet. Chris Offbrands asks, what is your favorite meal? Personally, I would choose like McDonald's or something. I know, that's the most white person answer in the entire world. But, okay, being real here, okay. I know a lot of you may not have the most, positive opinion on my favorite food, but I will give you a reason. I like Domino's pizza. No, that's not because of Miko Dayo. I literally mean that. I actually like Domino's. And, I like... I like pineapple pizza. I'm not even kidding. Okay. Pineapple pizza with ham. Okay. Yeah, I know. You're probably thinking, you are very disgusting. Why the frick would you have pineapple on pizza? It doesn't even sound appetizing. Well, you know what? A man can have his own choices of his own food, alright? Just saying, literally, there is no issues with having pineapple on pizza. I know, a lot of people are like used to having the normal stuff. You know, like pepperonis and sausage and... Sometimes I was thinking green beans, but that's obviously not right. Mushrooms, black olives, etc. You get the drill? But yeah, there's probably a very unpopular opinion, to be honest. I know there are actually some people that like pineapple on pizza. Now, you're probably thinking, you're weird. And you know what? I am weird. And you know why? Because I embrace my weirdness. Because we're all weird in our own original ways and unique ways, and we should show that to the world and show how unique we are. Anyways, enough getting sentimental. Let's look at the other questions. Excuse me, I don't have my glasses on. Apparently I need them to show people that I have some sort of an identity. I don't know why I do that, but anyways. Alright. Next question. By Katie's Text and More. What's your favorite item in your collection? I don't have a favorite. I can't say that. A lot of people have asked that, and I can't really answer because it's just... I just can't. Alright. Question 2. What is your favorite Smile DK song? Smile DK song. So, generally, my favorite Smile DK song would probably be Butterfly. No, that's not because it plays on a bunch of bootleg phones, but you get the gist. It's nostalgic. It's on Dance Dance Revolution, which I played in my elementary, on the big, silver, fat, expensive dance pads that were over like $400. I'm not even kidding. Legit, it's cool. That's what I remember. But yeah, legit. Honestly, I think Butterfly. My second runner-up would probably be Dragonfly. It gives a Japanese style. It gives a Japanese style of the song. And I like it, because, like, legit, Japan is cool, and I love anime. Can you get any better than that? 3. What's a funny memory from your childhood? Oh, so a funny moment from my childhood would honestly be... Alright, so this is gonna be a little weird, but I'm gonna say this. So, I was on a playground when I was like, oh jeez, I don't even know, like, I would say 5 or 6, I would say. And, I was on an old playground that kind of looked like a pirate ship. Um, it used and this was before I moved to my current location. But I went on the playground. I was gonna go down the slide, and I saw this extremely cartoon looking piece of crap. Like, I'm not even kidding. It literally was so it was literally so cartoon looking. I thought it wasn't even poop. I literally thought it was like, I don't know, some like fake, I don't know what the frick it was, but it literally had the effect of like, didn't you have the Nickelodeon logo with all the splats and stuff? It kind of looked like that, but it was obviously brown, but it had like a slight brighter brown, like whitish splat within it, and it literally looked so freaking cartoonish. I don't know why. I literally just still remember it to this day. It was so weird looking. I remember it, but I think the memory's kind of vague. I kind of remember what it looks like, but not really. But yeah, that's a very weird and weird, strange memory from my childhood. Non-binary neckbeard A ask, were you more of a Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon kid, or did you watch a little bit of both? Unfortunately, I don't think I ever actually watched Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. I know! It's like, whoa, what kind of childhood did you have then? Well, guys, I had a bit of a different childhood. You see, I grew up on PBS Kids and Sprout and Nine Kids, which was a sister network of PBS. And let me think. I think that's about it, actually. Also, oh yeah, never mind. Also, a little bit of Disney Channel too, like old Disney Channel, like 2000s Disney Channel. But yeah, that's the stuff I grew up on. So I really never got into Cartoon Network or even knew it existed. I knew okay, I also watched Noggin too, if you know that. It's now Nick Jr. But I also watched Noggin too. So, yeah. That's the stuff I grew up on. So, yeah. If you can relate, comment below. But yeah, that's the stuff I grew up on. Unfortunately, I never really grew up with Cartoon Network um Nickelodeon. But I also, it's funny, I also kind of grew up on Boomerang. If you know what that is, you know. Every now and then I think they would air Superman the animated series, and I think that's where I would watch it. I also have the DVDs too, legit. Oh my gosh. Oh, and we're not even gonna talk about Smallville because that's like a whole nother video in of itself. But yeah. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna talk about. Next questions from a very popular guy. Next questions are from Cody Ryan. What is your favorite Eurodance song? To be honest, my favorite Eurodance song it has to be Abracadabra by Tiggy. I'm not even kidding. That is literally the favorite Eurodance song that I have. The favorite. Because it has a backstory. And I'm going to tell you that backstory if you so wish. But anyways, this is my channel, so I gotta do whatever I want. Anyways, enough being very rude. I'm going to tell you a backstory. So, in 2012, specifically Christmas, I got a RC car that was called Dancing Tornado. And it was red, and it had, like, a shark-looking car look, but it wasn't really like a shark car. It was more like a rocket ship kind of thing, and it looked cool, and it played Abracadabra by Tiggy, specifically the extended mix, and it played Real Gone by Sheryl Crow. Yeah, that's right. I also kind of grew up on Disney, the modern CGI Disney movies too, but I didn't grow up on the animated ones. But anyways, back on track. So yeah, I ended up getting that RC car for Christmas, and I knew the Sheryl Crow song, but I didn't know Abracadabra. And originally, my aesthetical thought of it was like a outer space song because of the combination of the red and blue flashing lights on the car that looked like a freaking spaceship, and the way the song was on the car. So yeah, actually, I think I understood the lyrics. I understood abracadabra. The only thing you say abracadabra to make it go away. Abracadabra is what you'll say at night. Ah, to what you say at night if the monster in your closet is giving you a fright. Okay, never mind. I understood the entire loop. I'm not even kidding. So yeah, um, that is where I have Abracadabra, and honestly, I legit want to meet Tiggy, aka Charlotte Viegel, in real life. I legit want to meet her. I want to do an interview. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, if it even happens, I legit want to do an interview because I found a freaking Spanish interview from, like, the 90s, and it's of her, but she's singing Ring-a-Ling, which was one of her first albums, Fairy Tales, back in 1995, if I am correct. Which she did an interview, but it's dubbed over in Spanish, and it bugs the crap out of me because I think she's speaking in English, which they translate into Spanish, which you can't hear it, which is really, really annoying. But yeah, anyways, back on topic. Yeah, that's my favorite Eurodance song. Absolutely amazing. She's amazing. Live freaking cool. I love her songs. I have like 6 of them on a playlist, so. And that's literally the most of the songs I have from one artist, too, is Tiggy. So I like 6 of her songs. I'm gonna name them off here because why not? Abracadabra, Ring-a-Ling, Simsalabim, Warrior, Why, Hooked on a Feeling cover. There's 6. That's all 6 of them. That's the ones I like. Yeah, pretty epic. Love her music. It's awesome. I like the medieval knights in shining armor theme to her songs. But legit, all the 2000s flair of the Tiggy album is also cool too. But anyways, back on to the video. What inspired you to first start YouTube, if I can actually do this correctly, because I am not the best guy in the world. Anyways, what inspired you to first join YouTube, or what? I'm gonna be real here. To be honest, the whole reason why I wanted to do a YouTube channel in the very first place was the fact that I wanted to do a Thomas the Tank Engine parody series or satire series, basically making fun of the show like a bunch of other people did back in like 2012 to like 2015, even older than that too, like back to 2007 to 2015. That's basically the good year of when people were making this stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna name off a couple users that you may or may not recognize. But yeah, Rama Fool, Miss Oliver and Blossom, Trey W Pro, Joey Turner, frick. Oh, what's the other guy? Oh, Madelon Farms, Trackmania Matt. You know, all those guys that existed. I basically grew up on their videos. So, why not make my own series? I'm not even kidding. I legit want to make videos with this blue guy. So, that's why this layout is being built, and I'm getting more stuff. But anyways, for real, that is actually why I wanted to start YouTube. I wanted to be a Thomas the Tank Engine YouTuber, but didn't know that I would get into other things in future. And my channel basically just evolved into a variety channel and just whatever content I felt like uploading, I guess. But yeah, that's originally why I actually wanted to start a YouTube. But yeah, I just gained other interests along the way. So yeah, that is why I actually wanted to start YouTube. What are your plans for the future of YouTube? Well, to be honest, my future plans are honestly to expand on the reaction video universe, as well as expand and work on the reboot of my Thomas the Tank Show series, which I am currently in development of. But yeah, that is actually what I want to do in future, and I want to at least also save my money so I can make good or more upgraded and better videos. Just some real talk here. Legit, the fact that I'm still actually making videos to this day is honestly amazing, and the fact that I have grown with my audience is honestly the best thing I could have asked for. Legit. Like, it's so awesome that I've met so many people from YouTube, and the fact that I have so many interests that are similar to theirs, and the fact that I've accomplished so much in my life. 2021 was, I think, my most accomplishable year because of how much actually came out that year. I am not even kidding. I legit pumped out a lot of good stuff that year, and I want to continue that pump of the grind of the videos and stuff. But going as what I was going to say earlier about my computer, yeah, don't think I forgot about that. I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to show you why, oh why, I'm not making higher quality videos. So as you all know, this is my computer. This is my newer computer, which was the Frankenstein that me and Dad put together. But unfortunately, it is actually plugged in, but guess what happens when I press the power button? And when I press this button to restart it, doesn't even freaking work. You see that? And I'm not even kidding. You see this? I'm gonna unplug this and plug it back in. Alright, I plugged it back in. I'm gonna see if everything's back there is plugged in. Because if it isn't, that's very embarrassing. But yeah, plug everything back in. And now I'm going to click the button. Yup, that's exactly what happened. It's absolutely dead. I'm not even joking. I've not been able to make any reaction videos and any sort of high quality content. Bear with me as I go through this another computer crisis. Unfortunately, I'm going to tell you the reasons why my computer crisis happened, or my computer issues happen. See, I am a extreme preservist. I like to preserve and archive all my stuff from when I was younger, and I have a lot of stuff that I have archived, but unfortunately a lot of it's actually lost to time, not because of that computer, but because of a laptop that got wiped, unknown to me. But yeah, back on topic. I am very active on my computer, more than I should be, or more than I was at the time. But I really ignored cleaning my disk space. If you know what disk space is, you know how bad disk space can be when it gets really full. And that actually led to some of the problems with computers that I had. The disk space would always be full, and obviously it's not an unlimited amount. So, and that's what I was always thinking it was, just an unlimited amount. But well, none of the time I was just thinking it's not gonna fill up anytime soon. But when it came time for it to actually say, "Hey, your disk is full. Clean your stupid computer," I wouldn't. I would literally just ignore it, and I would just continue on with just making videos. And unfortunately, as I've kind of learned, and my dad has told me throughout the amount of like computers that I've had over the course of my life, is every time you use gigabytes or gigabytes or megabytes or whatever on a computer, it apparently has to actually like try and generate those, but it actually uses it like it regenerates, but it uses the gigabytes of the computer itself. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you get what I'm trying to go at, you can kind of understand. But basically, it's kind of eating yourself alive in that sense. It's kind of morbid, but I think that's what it's supposed to mean, I think. But yeah, basically, it's happened twice now to two towers that I have that are quite outdated, actually. I haven't actually had a proper updated PC in like a while, so yeah, yeah, kind of sucks. But yeah, that's actually the reason why I have not been uploading proper videos, and the reason why I am using a different phone to record video. So yeah, this has been an extremely long Q&A video. And without further ado, my guys, please thank you for all your questions and all your concerns for me and my well-being here on YouTube. As always, stay safe, stay alive, and this is your wonderful content creator, Trainman476, signing out. Without further ado, let's make some good videos on this phone, because I'm going to keep it. Peace out.